Hello travelers, so today we're taking a look at this here, which is a brand new power bank from Nitecore. This is the Carbo 10,000 milliamp hour Gen 2. Now, this has a few extra features which may make you want to consider buying this one over some of the other options here, which I will briefly cover in this video. But we will be mainly looking at this new one here. So if you take a look at this one, it does come in two colors. I have the blue one here. It does also come in this nice orange color, and it has a carbon fiber steel body. And these little dots here are actually magnesium alloy heat sinks. And the reason for those is that as a power bank that outputs 30 watts of power, it does need these to vent out some of that heat that builds up. So essentially this top part is like for the heat, and then this bottom part is where the actual power cells are. If you take a look around it, it is a nice design with the carbon fiber colors, as you can see on the bottom. It feels very nice in the hand, and I do like this sort of compact size. It's kind of like a chocolate bar size. On the top here, you do have this capacitive touch sensitive button that when you tap it there, it has some lights telling you how much charge is there. Then you have the in and out port for charging up the power bank and also outputting power, and a output 2 which also outputs power there. Now, as I mentioned, this does output 30 watts of power, and that is for both the in and out ports, but you can only charge it through the in port here when you are charging it. Now, you can also use it, so like charge it and use it to charge something else at the same time, but that does, I believe, limit the output power a little bit when you do that. Now this one is also slightly heavier, as you can see on the box here. It does list it at 170 grams or 6 ounces. It is IPX8 water resistant, which is slightly higher than I think this one here or this one, so it does have a couple of slight advantages there. Why might you want to go with this one over some of these other options, especially since every single one of these ones is a 10K power bank as well? Essentially, the main reason would be for the 30 watt output. That gives you a much faster charging time, and it also charges the power bank itself faster. So I think for traveling, actually that is good, because you know, if you're just about to jump on a flight or something and you need to charge your power bank and you didn't have much in it, you could quickly top it up with that 30 watts of power, whereas these other ones, I believe, limit at about 18 or 20 watts, which would mean it would take longer to charge the power bank itself. And that can be a bit annoying, especially if you're just about to jump on a flight, which has happened to me a few times. Now, this one is the 5,000 milliamp hour, so that is nice and small. But what you can notice is that the actual width of this one is the same as the 5,000, but it's sort of about this width of two of them put together. So I do kind of like this thinner sort of format. I find it fits into pockets and bag pockets easier, especially when compared to this sort of wider one here. As you can see, it's not quite twice as wide, but I do think that you know, this kind of format sort of feels better than the sort of flatter, thinner one. But let me know in the comments which one you prefer. I do think I prefer this one. So the Air and the NB Plus both do have the IPX7, which means they can be briefly submerged for 1 meter for 30 minutes. And of course, this one has the IPX8, which means you can fully submerge it you know, for a longer period of time and for a... So overall, why you might want to consider purchasing this one here over some of these other ones is essentially mainly the 30 watt two-way power delivery. So you can charge your power bank quickly and charge your device quickly. It has the IPX waterproofing, so it is able to handle submersion, so you can fully submerge this without worrying. So if you dropped it in a puddle or in a river or something, it should not be damaged. It is a rugged carbon fiber and magnesium build, and in some ways I feel this design here actually kind of looks a bit more interesting and a bit more pretty than sort of some of these other ones, which, whilst they do have that nice carbon fiber design, they don't have this nice pop of color, which I think actually adds a lot of character as well. So do let me know in the comments which of these you would prefer if you were to pick one, and do be sure to stay subscribed to keep up to date with the future videos.